pasta. And I'm gonna use some salmon burgers that I have. So these are the salmon burgers that was in the Trader Joe's haul that I'm gonna be using. And this is not a keto recipe, but it can be. You just have to, I'm using fettuccine noodles. You'll just have to switch out the fettuccine noodles for a keto friendly noodle. So what I'm gonna do now is saute some, I have some peppers and some mushrooms that I have. I'm gonna saute those. And I don't think it's no onion here, but I know it's like peppers and mushrooms that I had cut up. And I'm just pretty much using what I have in my freezer. I'm gonna also see, can I get a couple of these, this pepper blend out as well. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but that's fine. Yeah, I should have took it down when I took the mushrooms and peppers out, but that's still a good combination. You could use whatever vegetables that you have on hand. The spices I'm going to use for the salmon is garlic powder, onion powder, a little salt, some paprika, some black pepper, and a little of this Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, since we're doing a salmon pasta. I already have boiled my noodles. And also I'm going to be using the 4 cheese Alfredo. And if you're doing keto, it only has 2 carbs in it per serving, so you could use that for sure. So I'm just waiting on the pan to warm up. And I'm gonna go ahead and these are the salmon. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these open, and I'll be back. Okay, the peppers and the mushrooms are cooking up nicely. And I'm just gonna lightly saute them. Also, like I said, you can add any vegetables that you want to add in here. If you had tomatoes, peppers, onions, you could saute some spinach down. If I had spinach, I would add some spinach to this as well, but I don't have any. Because you're just making, this is all just a part of making your sauce, or getting it prepped for your sauce and your meat. And once your meat cook, like, you're gonna saute everything first, then I'm gonna add in my meat. I just want to get those a little started. And these are those salmon burgers. I didn't really like them as a salmon burger, so I decided to try it in this pasta. And this is the red food mat that I'm using for meat. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding in my seasonings. I love garlic powder, so I may be kind of heavy with that. This is the onion powder, little paprika, just a dash of salt. I just do 2 quick shakes. Pepper. And I like my food really seasoned. So by using, and I just added a little of this. It does have a good amount of sodium in it. So I just did a light shake of the Tony seasoning. And I'm just gonna let the salmon saute a bit. And you can always go back in and add seasonings, but it's really hard to take seasoning out. So once you have over seasoned something, it's kind of hard to come back from that. So this is cooking up really good. You can add shrimp in here. I thought about mixing some shrimp in, and I still may add in some shrimp because I need to see like what my noodle ratio to meat look like. I like more noodles than meat. So once I get this cooked and see what kind of ratio we have, then I'll know if I need to add in more noodles. I meant more meat. And I don't have any more of the salmon patties. I just had 2 of those. So I would just be adding in some shrimp that I have in the freezer. I'm just gonna give this another little shake. And you guys, this smells so good. And if you did not have the Alfredo sauce, you could totally make some using the heavy whipping cream. Excuse me, all the seasonings got me seasoned. But if you did not have the Alfredo sauce, you could totally make some using the heavy whipping cream and some Parmesan cheese, or what, other kind of grated cheeses that you have. And add in a little butter. So you can work this meal. This is a quick come home, check the freezer for whatever is quick to defrost. You could do shrimp, you could do chicken breast, really anything. It's just like a quick meal that you could really do in under 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and drain my noodles. And I'm gonna add those noodles in. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the sauce in. And I probably shouldn't have put as much sauce, but this is gonna also be my lunch tomorrow, as well as my dinner tonight. So yeah, I could have not put as much sauce in, but that's still good when you're warming up your lunch tomorrow. And this is still a pretty good, in a way, this is how I determine, like, if I use a spoon to pick it up, if I can pretty much have some meat in just about every bite that I have, which it is. So I'm just gonna let this simmer. I could put the rest of my sauce in the refrigerator, which you really could use about half a jar. I guess it really just depends on how much noodles you add to this. And I thought I had some grated Parmesan cheese, which I don't. So I have blue cheese. I have blue cheese and not Parmesan cheese. So I have some grated. I have the the one in the little jar. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on top. And it'll melt down. Turn that down some, let it come to a little simmer. Sprinkle with just a little bit more of the paprika. And just go in with just a little bit more pepper. And then I can start tidying up by putting my spices up. You could put a lid on this. That way the cheese will go ahead. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to put that stuff up. So I'm just gonna let this simmer for a minute and I'll be back. Okay guys, I am let the pasta simmer. So I'm getting ready to turn this off. I also opened up some French style green beans and I drained the water off of these and added my own water and some seasoning. So I'm going to plate this up because I am hungry. And I can flip this off as well. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up so you can see it. Fix me something to drink so I can sit down and eat. Okay guys, we are back with the plated meal. We have the salmon pasta with the French style green beans, a nice chill ice cold Zephyrhills water, and this plate is ready for me to dig in. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know if you try this recipe in the comments below. Food is all gone. It was so delicious. Having the green beans was good because I made it just a little spicy just to give it like a little kick to it since it was salmon pasta, but it was delicious. So this gets a 10 out of 10. Okay, I cleaned the pot. I have lunch for tomorrow. I also have dinner, and I can open a vegetable if I want, or I can just take this and make this be a freezer meal. So I won't, if I need a quick meal or a quick lunch, I can just pull it out and take it to work or eat it while I'm here at the house. All right, I just wanted to show you guys that I was able to get just about 3 meals out of this. All right.